Hey everyone, I'm back. A whole day after I uploaded my previous video, I believe. I'm kind of a little off on that, but stuff happens. So today I just went to go and got a few more movies, and might as well show it to you guys before I forget to upload it. So let's just get it over with. Now there is one of these, a bit of an outlier to all these, because it's a soundtrack CD, but I want to show it here since it holds as much power as the other ones. The soundtrack for The Lion King. Lion King is one of the best-selling soundtracks. It has The Lion King. The film has original songs with the music by Elton John, lyrics by Tim Rice, and the score composed by Hans Zimmer. Yeah, you know how popular it is if you own this, and I believe it's one of the best-selling soundtracks of all time. And I believe Elton John is still alive. I know he was in the Muppet Show. And then some people say it's the best episode when he was there, so I don't know. But yeah, the soundtrack for The Lion King, and it's in great shape. The only problem I have is that this little thing here is broken, but that's the problem with these jewel cases. They are rather fragile, but they're easily replaceable though, so I guess I'm lucky on that part. So here's the spine and the back. Here's what we see there, has the old Walt Disney Records label. As you may see, it looked a lot different compared to what we have now. Here, I'll take that out, and here we have the disc. And right here is the song booklet, which is basically the lyrics of the whole song, the contents of it. May not be much, but it's still a really nice little soundtrack. I believe the special edition has more music, I'm not sure. Because they would re-release the soundtrack when the movie was re-released in IMAX in 2002? Yeah, 2002. And that would include the Morning Report, which this doesn't, but I don't really mind it. So I'm still very happy to own this. And let's go over to movies now. The only one I didn't bought from there is this one here, which I actually got this from a family member, and that's Ants, DreamWorks' first animated film, and Pacific Data Images film. They were originally coming out in 1998. It was a controversial successor to A Bug's Life, or a predecessor, since it came out a whole month before. There's a whole history about it, so I definitely consider you taking a look. It's really fascinating, but even though Ants didn't do it quite as well as A Bug's Life, it still had one hell of a release. You know, it did well with the critics, it did well with movies, with movie theater money, and of course it did well on home video, and this is one of its DVD releases. It initially came out in 1999, I believe, alongside its DVD release, that or the year 2000, as a signature collection release, widescreen. And this one's in a widescreen too, as you may see. This version here is from 2009, and it comes in the white DreamWorks banner. Although, the disc contents is exactly like its original release, including all the bonus features. And what do I think of Ants? I think Ants is a really interesting movie. I really enjoy it. It feels really adult too, not just for the swears. It just feels like an adult movie. And the fact that they kind of told it was a kids movie, it's kind of weird. And since this is from 2009, it's in a gray disc, but I'm kind of used to it. There is one thing though. Look at the aspect ratio, 2.35:1, but the DVD displays it at 1.85:1, so that's a printing error. I don't mind it. I still have Ants, and that's fine with me. And let's now go on to the actual movies I bought. Here's another DreamWorks film, Simbad, Legend of the Seven Seas, DreamWorks' last hand-drawn animated film, and the film that nearly shut down the company. So when this film released, it did receive average reviews at best, but the problem though was the box office. It flopped hard. And as a result, along with many other failed movies from DreamWorks Universal, like Biker Boys and The Cat in the Hat, dear God, The Cat in the Hat, they nearly shut down. But I believe as soon as they're about to shut down, DreamWorks would split their animation company into its own corporate entity, while DreamWorks Pictures was, again, a distributor. So that's why DreamWorks Animation SKG was its own thing. Just like Ants, this is also in a white banner. This version here was released in 2010. And just like the other one, even though it's in a gray disc, the contents of the disc go the same, trailers and all. Though it does make a little bit of sense considering it does contain an ad for all the other DreamWorks films released up to this point, at least as of the film's release. And as in the last one I have for the other companies, the Iron Giant, the Signature Collection, directed by the legendary Brad Bird, who you probably know for his work with Pixar, like with The Incredibles and Ratatouille. This was, I believe, his directorial debut for movie theaters. Winner of 9 Annie Awards, mastered and enhanced with 2 all-new scenes conceived from the film's original release. I used to own the VHS to this. I believe I showed it off like days ago, or like many videos ago, but I remember the first time I saw it, I had a lot of fun, and I still think it's a phenomenal piece of animation. And I will agree, it sucks that it flopped hard when it premiered in 1999, I believe. Yeah, 1998, 1999. And judged from the bonus features, it seems like a nice little DVD release. Has a commentary with Tony Fusile, Jeff Lynch, and Stephen Markowski, along with Brad Bird. The making of the Iron Giant, hosted by Vin Diesel, featuring interviews with cast and crew, deleted scenes, motion gallery, theatrical trailers. It seems like a nice little release. And this came out 5 years ago in 2016, and I'm still finding it shocking that the Warner Home Video logo is still being used. I believe it wasn't until 2017 where they finally changed it to Warner Home Entertainment. And it even has artwork, which is really nice artwork, actually. I believe it's the same as the opening cinematic. But still, though, I'm very happy to own the Iron Giant. It's a masterpiece. Alright, let's go on to the 2 DVDs I have from Disney. This one, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, which is, I believe, Disney's first PG-13 animated, their first PG-13 film under their name. Seriously, since like the 80s, they would always take their name out of the posters and junk. Even Tron, even when it came out on home video, they decided to put their name not on the front of the cover. But for the longest time, ever since they founded Touchstone, Hollywood Films, and later had their time with Miramax, they always put their adult films under their name. So, you know, like Roger Rabbit was going to be in Disney. Now it's Touchstone. Nightmare Before Christmas was going to be Disney, but now it's Touchstone, and then now it's Disney again. That one I just can't imagine how odd it is, but Pirates of the Caribbean is their first live-action film and probably the first film ever to contain a PG-13 rating under their official company name. And it's the 2-disc collector's edition. I believe it originally came out like this back in 2003, yeah. As you can see here, it doesn't contain the Disney DVD logo on the spine, which a moment irks me, but at the same time, they're doing the same thing like they did with Tron. Like, they barely put their name on it, besides, you know, the front and the Disney DVD logo on the back. But, I'm actually kind of excited to own this, because, for the longest time, I kind of pulled back of buying Pirates of the Caribbean, since most of the copies I found were in, like, terrible shape, but finally, I was able to find a great condition copy. Plus, there's some people here in the credits I know. Ted Elliott and Terry Rossio. They will work on Treasure Planet with Ron Clements and John Musker. And Gore Verbinski, he was well known for his work on the Touchstone film Pearl Harbor. And as we see, the bonus features here is absolutely massive. And yep, like I said, it's a 2-disc set. And here we got disc 1, which contains the film in CinemaScope in its original theatrical release, which is great. And disc 2, which contains the buttload of bonus features. And it does contain the DVD guide here too. We'll take a look at that. And it does this little flip out thing with the second pages here too, which is really damn cool. I love it when DVD guides do this. Like the Disney Platinum editions, they did that for like halfway through their releases. But yeah, very happy to finally take a look at the Pirates of the Caribbean series. There is one in development. Hell, there's even one time where they're gonna make him Jack Sparrow a girl, but I believe they turned him back into a boy, and they're trying to get Johnny Depp, I believe. Yeah, Johnny Depp back as Jack Sparrow. But still, hope it would be good, because considering the many Pirates of the Caribbean movies you get later, besides maybe the second one, yeah, they weren't good. Alright, here's the last DVD I have. Disney Pixar's Up. Originally releasing in 2009. To help relate with the home video release, they re-released Monsters Inc. on Blu-ray and DVD. Which makes sense, since both of these films are directed by Pete Docter, who I believe now is running Pixar as CEO, or as a creative consultant, considering what John Lasseter has done. I barely watched Up, I'm going to be real with you. I know it has a cult following, and I heard it's a wonderful movie. I had to get the movie. Thankfully, I have it here. And it does come with the 2 short films, the short film that premiered in theaters, Partly Cloudy, and the exclusive short film on the disc, Doug's Special Mission. And it's also co-directed by Bob Peterson. You probably know him as the voice of Roz from Monsters Inc. and Mr. Ray from Finding Nemo. And Jonas Rivera, who will later, with him and Pete Docter, would direct Inside Out, which I do own, if you see my most recent updates. And here we got the disc, which is in full artwork, which is great. And here, let's take a look at this first. Here we got the Disney Movie Rewards code. I'm going to be putting that in as soon as I'm done with this video. Actually, hold up. This also contains a little ad here. Free Kevin plush. That's cute. And an ad for Disney Blu-ray, which apparently in 2009 it's still a really fascinating, new disc format. Blu-ray is practically the new DVD, but thankfully DVD is still around. And a little booklet here. An ad for G-Force. You know how crap that movie is, Jesus. Some other ads here. An ad for Santa Buddies. An ad for Ponyo. It's American release on Blu-ray and DVD. I gotta find Ponyo. It's a great movie. And Dumbo, the special edition, which will later become the 70th anniversary edition, I believe. And will later be released in 2010. But yes, I definitely need to watch Up when I can. So I bought it. Now, after so long, I finally got more VHS tapes. I'm just as shocked as you are. Let's start off with the... I only have 2 of them, but I might as well show them. First one we have, The Rescuers. Its original video release in America in 1992. I believe it came out much earlier in 1990 on VHS in other countries like the United Kingdom. I finally get the chance to see The Rescuers on Disney Plus, so I decided to buy it. Here we got the cassette itself, a typical Disney label for the time. The print date is May 19th, 1992. And the last movie I have here, one I already own, Wayne's World, its original VHS release. I might as well buy it on VHS one here. I believe it came out same year as the original release, 1992. But yeah, Wayne's World, it's classic. You can't go wrong with this movie. And this is its original release, not the McDonald's re-release packaging. Here we have the label. It's M label. The week and year code on mine is the 29th week of 1992. So yeah, Wayne's World. And that's it for today's video, everyone. Hope you guys will be safe. Especially for you all here in Connecticut, because Hurricane Henry is going to be a real kick in the gonads, I'll say that. So, be safe out there. I'm over here as scared as you are. So, let's keep our chin ups. Keep our head in the games, okay? So until then, if I upload something, then I'll be alive. But, you know, always be careful out there. But until then, like, comment, subscribe, and check out my social media. Till then, see you next time.